Welcome to Tea Talk, where typical Brits talk typical shit. And we're here in our new home of the Tea Talk channel. Hopefully everyone is good. I am joined today by my co-host, Excalibur.
Hello!
And of course myself, Extreme X Storm.
Indeed.
We've got a plethora of conversations for today.
Indeed, we do have a few things to speak about. Of course, one of the things that does need to be mentioned is just where have we been? Because by the time this comes out, originally episode 1 was meant to be out on the 6th of December, but instead this one's coming out on the 13th. So you're probably wondering where have we been, why have we been delayed and all that stuff. It's basically because personal life kind of came along, kicked us in the balls, and we've had to do halt recordings for quite a bit at the time. Literally, the only thing we've just been going is my second channel, funnily enough.
And SLS for the most part.
Yeah, even then that fucking bottled it as well, which we'll go into more conversations of SLS in a bit. But of course, a lot of personal things happen. We're sorry that we've been gone a while, but we are back. We're better than ever. And of course, as Jake just mentioned, we are going to be going to a new channel for Tea Talk, because the people who listen to us now on the main channel, Excalibur, if you go to the link in the description, you'll be able to subscribe to the new YouTube channel, which is Tea Talk. But not only that, we are
Spotify.
Yes, we're officially on Spotify. Yet last night about 2 a.m. we figured everything out. We actually was able to make it work. Finally got onto Spotify, so you will actually be able to add our podcast and follow and everything. Is actually, I'm quite excited and quite happy for it that we've finally be able to do that, because we had no idea how to do it. We finally got it sorted.
We finally branched out, so hopefully for our sakes and just for the overall attempt to bring people who like podcasts together, we're going to be, still posting the content to YouTube, of course, and now simultaneously also posting the content to Spotify as well. Same day,
Yes.
Monday every week. An episode will be going out. These will be bulk recorded, so timescales might be slightly off, which we apologize.
A little bit, yeah. That's kind of the only thing, because we kind of want to keep our consistency, so we're definitely going to be bulk recording a few episodes so we don't get behind like we did last time. So
bulk recording is the best scenario for
basically, because I would say I'm a very busy person, so because I also have a job aside from doing all this stuff in my spare time, so I can't always, do last minute recordings. It's not that easy for me to do.
Unfortunately not.
But of course, what will probably happen with, obviously, Tea Talk being on Spotify is going to be more audio based. But of course, once we can, we will try to sort out face cams and everything and all that stuff, so you actually be able to see what we look like. And of course, hopefully the guests that we pick in future episodes will also have face cams. But for the meantime, for the YouTube side of things, the best thing you have, unfortunately, is literally with the Tea Talk logo up, and of course our icons underneath for Discord. That's the best we can do for the moment. But of course, content will improve in the future, and you can actually help us get to that if Jake wants to segue to what I'm on about.
We have a Patreon to support not just the TikTok podcast, but to support all of our content. We want to go big dick in it in 2022, since 2021 was such an incredibly difficult year for all of us.
Correct.
And so, we want to create content to the nth degree. Obviously, we've got plenty of plans for next year, if and when they work, and people who want to support us in that way is just going to be just adding to that extra level. Obviously, it's not going to cost much, and we'll be delivering out extra content for those who do support us and getting shout outs as well at the end of every podcast.
Yes.
Somehow be incorporated.
For the Patreon, there's basically going to be, because for anything about it, there's probably the best way to do it. There'll be 2 tiers involving the Patreon. The first tier will basically give you access to the podcasts early. You'll get guaranteed at least a day early of podcasts. So instead of getting them every Monday, you'll get them every Sunday. So that'd be a good reason to do it. That's exclusively on Patreon. You'll get the unlisted link to actually access that for YouTube purposes. And then on Monday, of course, you'll be able to hear it on Spotify and all that stuff.
It'll be beautiful for a nice cheeky little bit of an early Monday podcast for those who hate Mondays and want to distract themselves from the horrors of life.
Yeah, exactly. So basically, you'll get early access to podcast episodes at a minimum of a day. And not only that, for their higher tiers, you'll get additional podcast content. We'll probably say a minimum of 30 minutes, because sometimes you can't always do an hour podcast every single time. So we can at least guarantee 30 minutes for the bonus episodes if we do them. Because depending on how many Patreon memberships we get, depends on if we actually start doing the stuff that we promise. I know, bad signing, but either way.
We're new.
Yeah, we're new. Give us a chance, that's all we really ask.
Indeed.
But of course, links will be in the description to, of course, Spotify, so you can go check out the podcast, the T-Short channel, and our Patreon as well. So go check out all of them. Links will be in the description. And of course, not only that, of course,
our socials as well.
Correct. So of course,
a nice bounty of random ass shit, especially of what I tweet.
Yeah, Jake likes to tweet a lot of out of context stuff. So, especially involving stuff when we do our recordings and all that stuff. And of course, I like to post updates and tweet my random shit every now and then as well. So,
if you want the important shit when it comes to our content, Connor's Twitter was the way to go. If you want random ass shit with the occasional important tweet, my Twitter is probably the best place to go.
Yeah, the long story short, basically. But of course, enough of the blabbering about where we've been and new channels and everything. Basically, SLS. That'll be the first thing to
Brand
dive
new
into.
thing.
We're definitely in the process. This is season 1 of that kind of finished. Long story short, SLS is called Super League Saturday. We thought of the name to basically take the piss out of the failed attempt at the Super League.
We can make a better Super League than them anyways.
Basically. And our team stayed for more than one match, that's for sure. It's better than what they did.
Yeah. We still have more teams than them.
That is very, very true.
Concept of SLS is pretty simple and pretty clear. It's literally just like a regular football league, but on FIFA. So pretty much 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw, 0 points for a loss. We're all competing for the SLS trophy. Totally didn't just come up with that now.
Not an actual trophy. We might do that for future seasons if we can afford to do so.
Pretty much bragging rights, but then it's just a friendly competition where we all participate against each other, while also using teams that we are forced to use, which are decided by a random wheel. The random wheel having such things as like a full ever Divisie team or like a goalkeeper or a striker, which Connor had to do at one point for season 1.
That was the first ever match, actually, when I had to do goalkeeper or striker. But of course, there's many other things like certain opponent builds you a 20k team, and also a one I've just thought of, which would be handy for season 2, SPC only team.
That is a good suggestion for those who have got the coin balance for that.
What do you mean? We can just do the shitty SPCs with like Troy Deeney and all stuff. Requires like an 80 rated squad, it's fine.
Well, no, because SPCs would expire.
What do you mean? Everybody at least has one SPC player.
But,
getting 11 though, good luck with that.
I think I'm the only one here that might have 11 SPC players.
No, I've got 11 SPC players as well. Because your boy, thankfully, also did the Troy Deeney SPC, so I'll get the strong link with Chom.
He did Troy Genie. Troy Genie.
God, it's like saying genie when you out him. Troy Genie.
No, Connor's an Man United fan, right? He did Troy Deeney, but he didn't do Phil Jones. Why?
I'm going to be honest. You know, mental health is a serious thing, and it basically killed me that day, so I couldn't be asked to do anything. Hence why I didn't do the Phil Jones SPC. Seems about right.
Pretty much you were sleeping.
Wasn't sleeping, actually. I was awake fully. I could have done the SPC, I just didn't have any motivation to actually get out of bed and do anything. But of course...
mental health. Go seek help.
Basically, that'd be the best thing to do. And of course, not only that, for SLS and all that stuff, I'll put a timestamp now of all of the the wheels and all that stuff to show how we kind of do it.
And then season 1 leaderboards just to see if that's help out people grasp the concept
Yeah.
as well, and get to see just I'm totally not bragging that I won.
Yes.
No, not at all.
Jake won. No surprise. I came second. No surprise. Jake came. Dex, not yeah. I fucking can't even talk. Jesus
Dex, he doesn't like FIFA. He's not going to listen to this podcast because he doesn't like FIFA
doesn't
either.
like us
He doesn't
either.
like us either anymore anyway, so it's fine.
Furby, third. Not surprise. And Rick's just shit.
Yeah, who's Rick? Who is he?
Who the fuck's Rick? I only turned up for like one game of the season anyways. But of course, to people who want to actually participate in this and feel like it would be a lot of fun to do, we normally do these every Saturday. The streaming times of when we start is 4:30 Greenwich Mean Time, and of course, everybody would turn up English.
Everyone will turn up at 4:00 to prepare for stream and prepare their teams. Teams if they hadn't already done it, even though we get to all the teams like a week beforehand.
Thanks for the carry.
If you want to participate, just comment down below. I'm sure Spotify has a comment feature.
I don't think they do, but for YouTube or anything like that, or if you do want to participate, just let us know. We have our Twitters to speak to us about that.
Well.
But of course, thanks for carrying me on that. I basically got tongue-tied to that.
That's why we're the perfect duo. We're the perfect duo. We always carry on for each other when we fuck up.
No,
when Connor says something incredibly awkward, I have to then one-up him and then say something even more awkward.
We have to pause. And we are back. Sorry about that. Got interrupted. And of course, long story short, I was asked to get some food. And it turns out fucking hell. Why can't I don't get why. I do not get why I do this. I'm getting so tongue-tied today. And of course, it's the first episode back. And I just can't even fucking English. I just don't know why. It's honestly ridiculous.
English doesn't exist. It's not a proper language.
Well, fucking hell. There's 3 different types of there. So basically, yeah, the English language is basically stupid.
Fuck English.
Yes. But also there are 2 conditions that I do have if you want to join us for SLS.
3.
Number 1, 3.
Yes.
Why 3?
You have to turn up.
Oh, yeah. 3 conditions. 1, you have to have a decent microphone. Because I do not want another potato mic person within the fucking Discord.
No, thank you.
Yep. Isn't that right, Jake?
I got a good mic.
Yeah, it's okay. But again, not everybody can afford an XLR setup.
But then my old one was a lot worse.
Your old one was way fucking worse. Second, you have to have Discord, so you can actually, be able to talk to us, join us for this. Good thing for communication. And the third and final thing is, you have to turn up.
And you have to use the teams that you've been told to use.
Yes. If you don't, of course, that would be...
Wheel says you use an Eredivisie team and you're using an Eredivisie team. You do not defy the fucking wheel.
But of course, there may be certain exclusions if you cannot afford. Like, for example, if somebody went to like, oh yeah, you had to use a full-on icon team and you couldn't afford that.
If you only have like one icon, then that's fine. You have to put that icon in a team.
Yeah. You got to try to
something around that. You
got to follow the objective as much as humanly possible, even if that includes spending coins and all that stuff. You got to do it. You got to do it.
End of the day, you can just sell the players on afterwards, anyways. And
yeah, you can sell them afterwards, or do big brain investments and sell them once.
It's literally just for like 2 hours worth of just playing games.
Yeah. So
and then whatever you do, if you don't want to pay coins, it's like it's up to them. End of the day, we'll try and work around it as much as we can, but we're not going to just say just shit.
You can't say you can't just shout at it. The objective is there to make it a bit more entertaining and to give it a bit more of a nice twist for every single weekend. Because just playing the same teams and the same people every weekend can get a bit repetitive. So we did want to try something different and try to do different things every single week to keep it nice and fresh. So obviously, if you're not able to turn up to the games, there could be ways you could reschedule with your opponent to do it. But of course, to reschedule, basically once you've done the rescheduling, we would need enough evidence of your teams that you used before the match starts, your halftime result, and your full-time result.
Or just get one of us there to watch the game.
That as well, because me and Jake are basically the administrators of SLS. Even though we are a part of it, we're also the administrators, so we like to be able to be like, okay, they're not
We
cheating.
have no reason
done.
to lie.
We have no reason to lie. Like,
Totally not.
hell.
We're not corrupt.
No, we're not corrupt. We're not the owner of Real Madrid.
Not Florentino Perez. It's like, you were fucking out with Perez now.
I fucking out whoever the fuck I want. They ain't gonna listen to this, are they?
Probably not. I mean, if anyone won,
what are the odds what are the odds of me getting a cease and desist from the owner of Real Madrid?
Pretty high. He doesn't like getting insulted.
Well, if I do, Tea Talk is dead, and we'll be changing our name to Tea Time, and then we go under different names. Basically,
We'll
change.
just do Tea Talk again. We'll just say Tea Talk Season 2.
Tea Talk the second.
Why did the first one taken down? Because some random Spanish con got upset.
Some random bastard in Real Madrid decided to go, I'm offended. Lawsuit.
His middle name's probably Karen.
Yeah, probably it didn't make sense. But of course, speaking of involving SLS, FIFA 22. Okay.
What a game that's been so far.
FIFA 22. I understand FIFA 21 was bad, but it wasn't as bad as this, right? The first thing I want to complain about is why are there 27 Nkuku cards already and it's not even Team of the Year?
Man's balling out. What can you say?
There was the regular Nkuku. There's one regular, 2 informs, rule breakers, a player of the month, and a team of the group stage. That's 6 Nkukus. And guess what? They're basically barely like a rating apart of each other. Like the
player of the month and the team of group stage is the same rating.
The same fucking rating. It's like, why? At least make Nkuku 90 rated if you're gonna fucking put him as a team of the group stage. And also, why right forward? Game. And also, if you're gonna make them the same rating, at least, like I saw something on Twitter do this. At least somebody be able to request a refund or something like that for the player of the month. Because dick move, EA. Really dick move. Because no one is going to play Nkuku a right mid. No one's going to play Nkuku a right mid because he's not a right midfield player. He's cam, centre forward.
I'm going to down to a right mid and play him centre mid.
Yes, but then you're playing him with 6 cam.
I mean, have you seen his stats?
I'd rather get more stats playing on a 10. That's why I'm annoyed that my mid Figo's fucking right mid.
Ah, it's a shame.
It's a shame. It's like you get. It's like, God, you can't get what you want in life. Like, Jesus Christ. Yes, I got a mid Figo. We don't worry about the minor details. But it was like, really?
Man packs a million coin player, gets upset.
Yeah, it's like, why is it right forward? Why is it right forward? He's 500k now because of Prime Icons being released into packs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, still, at the time, he was worth a mil.
Yeah. And basically, within the span of a week apart, it was Messi then Figo.
Yeah, and he still complains about Patlock.
Says the okay, I have the right to complain when Cristiano Ronaldo is not within my club, but is within Jake's.
Wants to watch Ronaldo.
Sorry, wants to watch Cristiano Ronaldo, let me be precise. The 2.35 million player, which I don't even have enough in assets.
He's not that much no more.
There he is.
Is he?
Yes, I checked his recent pricings. I'll even open
then
up
I feel even better now.
Footbin Cristiano Ronaldo is 2.275 million coins. And you know what the funny thing is? He was his fourth recent sell was 2.4 mil.
The benefit of having a one watch Ronaldo is that it was from the pre-order stuff, so I feel completely validated by pre-ordering that shit now.
He got the pre-order one to watch back. That's how he got Cristiano Ronaldo. I got
like
Hakimi, to be fair. I did get Hakimi, which is a good card. And in fact, the funny thing is that Hakimi got upgraded before Ronaldo did, which is
Ronaldo doesn't have an upgrade because Man United are fucking shit.
Correct. Because, Ole decided, you know what, I'm going to play mediocre, and then unfortunately couldn't carry the club to victory. But you know what the funny thing is? I did see something on Instagram involving his interview that he had before he had his departure. And the funny thing is, he said, the last 2 times I left United, they won the Premier League.
Well, you seem incredibly like you're in a position to win the Premier League right now, don't you?
So, 3 times a charm, maybe? Ole leaves, will you win the title? And to be fair, I feel like Ralph Ragnick actually knows what he's doing, especially since he started playing in the youth and he's willing to see who's shit and who actually is good. And the funny thing is, even though this is partly Ole's fault, 'cause how much he benched this player, Van de Beek had some pretty sloppy passes called Ragnick, and of course, probably will be whipped into shape within the next few games. And not only that, he'll actually be using one of the rising stars of the United Kingdom, Mason Greenwood, which I honestly cannot wait for him to use.
Yeah, so Man United fans are starting to feel a little bit better now.
Yeah.
But going back to the whole FIFA discussion and me just having better pat luck.
Yes.
Not just Ronaldo, though, is it?
No, if only it was just Ronaldo. Because no, I tell you, he said, you know what, Cristiano Ronaldo wasn't enough. So he tried to copy me, but he didn't really do it that well. He also packs Figo. He packs the baby version.
I got him out the base icon pack. I wasn't trying to get Figo. I was trying to get Eusebio.
Yeah,
so I had to do with the B-Tech one.
He had to do it out of a Prime Icon pack. I did that out of fucking Div Rival Rewards.
Prime Icon pack? Fucking hell, if I got a baby Figo out of a Prime Icon pack, I'd be pretty upset.
That's a scam, sorry. A base Icon pack, you know, I do it out of rewards like a Chad. He does it out of SPC fodder.
Where's your tradable Di Natale out of rewards? Don't bring that shit into this
Listen, you
discussion.
motherfucker.
Don't bring that shit into discussion right now.
I never go for tradable rewards. Never.
No, I got him out of Foot Champs awards.
Exactly, because you play Foot Champs, because you want to fucking hang yourself every day.
I don't want to do that. Because I'm good at FIFA. Don't blame me because you can't get into Div 3.
You motherfucker. You had to fucking go there, you son of a bitch.
Don't fucking talk shit to me. I'm a D1 scrub.
Fucking
soon to be elite scrub as well when I can put the effort in.
No, I hope you don't make it to elite divisions. Otherwise, you'll start getting player picks.
Bro, my player pick luck has been horrendous this year. You've got nothing to worry about.
Good. Honestly, you have to have one bad thing go wrong for you in FIFA. It's like, Jesus Christ. Like, your luck, I'm glad you don't have any luck within your player picks, but you have luck in every other department. Since you've packed more foot heroes than what bloody Van de Beek has got on game time.
What? Who have I packed now so far? Tradable Robbie Keane.
Di Natale.
Tradable Morientes.
This rate will pack Eddie Pele.
Two Camposes.
Two Camposes, that's fucking 5.
A Jersey Dudek.
6.
Cole Hair.
7.
What's his name? Tim Cahill.
8.
I don't think I actually have anyone else.
Guess how many heroes I've packed?
None.
1. And that is Tim Cahill. When I used Ole, it was bought, and I'm glad I'm sold him because he's like 40k now.
Oh, and I packed for the Youngberg.
Oh yeah, that's fucking 8, isn't it?
So on my ever-growing quest to pack more players than Connor. Thing is, though, he's got one thing over me at the moment. That Figo. Yeah. Like, I haven't packed an icon yet. It's the one thing he has above me.
Yes, the one thing. I hope it stays that way for at least until February when I pack Team of the Year Mohamed Salah. And then just win. Because, you know, Ronaldo isn't going to be team. Ronaldo's not going to be in Team of the Year this year because he's joined Manchester United. So he's going to be like, oh shit. And then that'll be it.
FIFA, it's so beautiful.
It's beautifully shit. That's basically what it is. Here's a question. Speaking of like players and SPCs and all that stuff, has Arnold been confirmed this month's player though?
He has indeed, yeah, he confirmed it. They said they're going to release a card on the 17th.
The 17th, so in 6 days from now.
Yes.
If it's another 89 rated Arnold right back, there's no point. Unless you care about first ownership, there's 0 point in doing Arnold.
I'm a Liverpool fan that cares about first ownership and untradeability because that's pretty much what I'm running this year. So
you would do the Arnold SBC. But otherwise, there's a Rule Breaks Arnold and a Team of the Tournament Arnold, which are both the same rating. It's like, EA, stop releasing players which are the same rating.
I think it's like 88 rated or some shit.
No, his 88, so it's even lower.
I'll have a look.
Okay, so you're telling me that his player of the month is going to be lower than his team of the tournament and his rule breakers?
Funny fact right now, Raul Jimenez for Wolves has been sent off after 32 seconds for getting 2 yellow cards against Man City.
Hey, look, you got to kill KDB to at least have a chance of winning the game.
Yeah, but Raul Jimenez, man.
Yeah, signature signing for them, apparently. But yeah, speaking of pointless SBCs, I generally feel like Vinicius Jr.
Oh no, he is 89 rated.
But why? Make it 90 so it's at least a little bit worthwhile. Like, Jesus Christ. You have to agree. It's a bit... They're releasing too many players with similar ratings. I understand they can't go too high because, you know, they can't release 99 rated players until at least Team of the Year. But... come on.
Yeah, it's a bit shit.
Or at least give him or at least buff is one of the stats by a stupid amount. Like actually give him like 70, like give him 78 shooting or something. At least make the card intriguing enough to actually go for and be like, I could just buy his rule breakers instead. And speaking of players, in my opinion, which are a bit too overpriced, player of the month, Vinicius Jr.
Can't wait to get him.
Overpriced though. Obviously for you it makes sense because you're doing untradables.
I'm doing the League SBC methods, so like I'm gonna be, I won't say making coins, but like I'm still like getting coins back.
You're making progress to unlock Vinicius Jr.
And I got Pulisic done today as well, just from doing like SBC methods. So
what did you go with? Skill move or weak foot?
Weak foot.
You went weak foot, so you went 5-star. Okay.
Give me a second.
And of course he is muted. That's the thing, is like Pulisic is interesting to do, because if I look at Pulisic's stats for his ice Pulisic is a 5-star, 4-star, and then his other one is a 4-star, 5-star. Which, if anything, the ice Pulisic is probably a lot better, just because there's not going to be much difference in doing a 5-star skill move or a 5-star weak foot. The weak foot will probably be a lot better.
It will be. I mean, for what I use with wingers, Pulisic makes sense. If I'm going to play him out on the left, I'm going to want 5-star weak foot.
Yeah.
Because he's right-footed. So, you know, the weak foot was kind of the better situation for me to go for. But, like, I'm not asked either way, because if I get him into my main team, he'd be taking Lundberg out, and then I'd be switching him and Neres in-game anyways to opposite sides.
That's the thing, is like, Pulisic would probably replace Neres, if anything, just because Neres is a 3-star weak foot. And
but
unfortunately,
Neres is just, like, so good.
Yeah, Neres is silky as absolute hell and back. Like, if I actually, you know, decide, screw it, I'll look at my... Actually, yeah, I'm going to load up FIFA and actually tell you my stats with using him as a striker instead of right wing.
I had a look at Ronaldo's stats yesterday after my champs run.
Right.
I've got like 700 games played with him at this point. Just a lot. He's got over 1,000 goal contributions.
1,000?
Over like not 1,000 goals, but 1,000 goal contributions. He's got like 720 goals and like 300 odd assists.
I'm assuming that's including squad battles.
It is, but like I don't play squad battles that much anymore. If anything, I don't tend to use Ronaldo in squad battles because I just use silver teams, or I just use whatever teams are available. Ronaldo's a super sub for the occasional team where I'm thinking, okay, I'm not going to get anything out of this game. But I like for squad battles, I like using different players just because I have them in the club. I might as well use them. Yeah,
I honestly do hope that icon swaps come out soon.
If they're going to come out, it'll be this Monday.
Yeah, because icon swaps have been leaked within the code. They have been. Icon swaps will be out very, very soon.
Please let it be. Let it happen.
Please, Give
me a reason to play squad battles, because I won't lie, my rival grand just might not exist that much. Like, I'll play it until the 7 wins, and then that's
yeah. My squad battle grind is practically non-existent until icon swaps come out. Basically,
this is going to be the time though. Like they'll have like the 81 times 25, like the 82 times 25, and the 84 times 20, and then just like out of nowhere they'll want a Gerrard in there as well. I was like, you fucking cunts.
Yeah, you do, or you submitting all the packs and it's just Steven Gerrard, like, you bastard. If they release Wayne Rooney for icon swaps, if they release a baby Rooney for icon swaps, Jesus Christ, I'm going to hate myself for how much I'm going to have to grind.
It'll be a fair while grand though. It's literally just a Gerrard or a King Kenny, and it's like that's it for me. Unless they like release like a baby Vieira. Like, you know, I wouldn't mind a baby Vieira. He works pretty well on the team that I've got right now. So
yeah. Right, I'm looking at Naro's stats. He's played 14 games for the club, not including squad battles. So this is just 14 games doing div rivals. He's had 14 games and 17 goal contributions, which is
solid.
13 goals, 4 assists. And also that 92 I'll say this now. That 92 dribbling, this is when you need to input the meme of, so that was a fucking lie.
I'm
sorry.
Fucking lie.
92 agility, that's BS. That should be 99. Because, like, he has 97 agility, which feels like 99. 93 balance. He basically stands on one leg and still can score finesse goals. Ball control is good. Dribbling is good. Composure is 86, is okay. Needs to be upped a little bit. The only problem I have with this card is aggression. His strength and his aggression is not really that great. Plus, his weak foot. Unfortunately, it's the opposite of what Salas felt like last year. Salas's 2-star felt like a 4-star. Neres' 3-star feels like a 2-star. So, get him on the left foot. Otherwise, you ain't scoring goals. It's that simple, really.
One thing I do like apparently about this Vinicius Junior that's going to come out is that he's like Camavinga when Camavinga first came out as a one to watch as objective.
Yeah,
and Camavinga felt a lot better than what his stats were saying. Like at that time, Camavinga felt like he was like a secretly like an 83 rated DN. Like he felt very good.
Yeah, that's true. It's like because obviously that Vinicius Junior is going for 30 days, right?
As it's new Camavinga out yet, so we'll see. But Vinicius Junior is going in my team when I get the chance. Like,
yeah, let me know how he is, because depending on your opinion of him, depending on if I do the SPC or not, basically.
What's going to happen there is that dear old Benzema's going to have to leave the team, and then Figa's going to go in to give Ronaldo chem, and then Vinicius is going to go in.
Well, that's the question. What would give chem to Vinicius?
Mendy.
Mendy. Fair enough on that. Fair enough. But of course...
Yes.
But of course,
we have plenty of other stuff to talk about.
Yes, indeed we do. Well, now we're going to kind of switch to the TCG side of things and Pokemon in general, because recently, well, basically it's been like a week or so at this point, Pokemon have actually released a UK version of their Pokemon Center website. So you can actually be able to buy any Pokemon branded merchandise. For example, there is if I look in the category of plushies, there is a 26-inch Wailord. So he's basically the fastest bastard known to man. Like, if I actually can do this correctly, look how big this man is. Look at that.
Have you actually bought
that? I want to. Look at the size of that motherfucker. Look at him! 26 inches, and it costs 44 quid. I don't know, there's like way bigger plushies and all that stuff as well. There's like, they have 19 3/4 inch like Piplups and Slowpokes and all that stuff. They have a lot of stuff.
I won't be disappointed, but like I know Febby has that Snorlax, so like I can't really be that disappointed.
Oh my god, they have.
Hashtag fuck Febby, by the way.
Hashtag fuck Furby. Yeah, we
hope you're doing good, Febby, but fuck you as well.
Look at that Pikachu in a Christmas present. Look at him! I want that. That costs 20 quid, but I want that.
Send it in if you want it, send it.
It's like, what it is a holiday plush. That's like that is like adorable status. But of course, they also had in the TCG scene of things the Pokemon Center's version of the ETB. And if you don't know, Pokemon Celebrations has been a very annoying set to come by. basically it's been impossible to get because scalpers are a fucking asshole. And surprising thing is,
you got one last night.
Yeah, basically.
This is the third time we are trying to record this episode because last night we just went into a whole manner of just problems. And then we just like thought, fuck it, give up. We'll sort the Spotify stuff out and then we'll come back to it today. But like mid episode, because the first time we did it was actually a good episode. It's just my audio wasn't picked up. Oops. But like mid episode, he didn't even pause the recording. He literally just let me talk.
Yeah, let him talk, and I went and just scooped literally in between. He's like, they have the ETB, went and bought it. But of course, there is one problem. There was
future content coming to
Yes, for the newer channel of mine, I School Plays Pokemon. Basically, where Pokemon content is going to be for the rest of time. But there is one problem that I did notice, is that it had bad reviews on the Pokemon Center website. And apparently, it is known for having bad quality control.
Oh dear.
So I did make a risk when I ported it, when I did do this. This was a risk. But if I can at least get the packs, out of these, that's basically worth 64 quid in this gold. So I don't mind taking the risk on that. That's my own risk, and I feel like the quality control would have improved a lot more since then. I feel like it would improve it a lot more because I feel like these reviews aren't just UK based. I feel like they're United States based as well.
Yes.
So I'm hoping my box safety arrives in good condition. As long as it isn't delivered by Hermes, I should be okay. If it's delivered by Hermes, then I'm fucking screwed.
That depends how long it's going to take to get here.
Well, apparently it's like 3 to 5 days.
Oh, sure, you should have it about midweek.
Yeah, so that was bought yesterday, Friday the 10th. So I should be seeing it around about the 15th latest. So who knows? I could actually grab it by Monday if I'm lucky enough.
Eventually, that's a good episode right there to record before he goes to work.
Indeed. And of course, speaking of other beautiful TCG stuff, the recent set in the Japanese era of Vmax Climax. Basically, there is obviously one card I want from the set, which I've spoken to Jake about when we tried doing our other recording. And that is the Zekrom alternative art with the character N, because his name is N, which is just literally flying on Zekrom, and it is one of the most beautiful cards, and it's probably going to be one of the rarest. But not only that, also has brilliant arts, like, for example, if I timestamp now, bang on 38 minutes, funnily enough, it has Pokemon art like this.
Oh, high quality art.
Which is beautiful, and of course I'll chuck more and more on screen, if anything, if you are watching this on the YouTube channel.
If you're on Spotify, then tough luck.
Yeah, basically, you should be able to go look them up. They have really good arts involving some of the gym leaders and all that stuff as well. Like, for example, of course, there's like the Dragon Gym leaders and everything. Basically, really good art. Really good art. And of course, you can only get 10 packs with 11 cards within them, 11 cards per pack. And they, on eBay, cost around about 100 quid a pop. So basically, a very expensive thing to go for. But your boy may have to do it.
Anything for content in Connor's motto.
In 2022, I may have to pull the trigger. If they've not quadrupled in price by that time.
Connor wants content, and hopefully by at least midway through 2022, the content's going to take that massive dive. Not massive dive, massive jump up.
Yep.
In terms of quality and just, quantity as well, probably.
Yep. Because the funny thing is, I'm looking at the Japanese version of these cards online on eBay, and you can actually buy them now, and they have really good arts. It's like they look too good. They look too fucking good.
Resist, man. You need that money for Christmas presents.
I'm not going to... Obviously, that's going to prioritize the Christmas shopping and everything. But there are cards in these, which we are talking If you can actually, get these in good condition, we're talking like over hundreds and hundreds of pounds. If you get decent card pulls. Also, speaking of, there is one card, if I do pull this, is going to be funny because it's actually going to be better than your Blaziken Vmax.
Yeah, the Japanese one.
Not only that, there's an alternative art which shows the trainer May from Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire in that picture as well. This is basically a different alternative art for it.
Pretty much, he's very determined to make sure that my Blaziken from the...
It's worth fuck all.
Yeah, well, he's determined just to, make sure that the one card, like the good card, the very good card that I got from the ETB that he bought for me, which is, like, I mean, to be honest, you can go pack that Blaziken as much as you fucking want. End of the day, I think that just takes the piss.
Yeah,
the fact that you
takes the piss.
Paid for it, and I have for the fucking card.
Because that Blaziken VMAX is a very expensive card. It costs more than the box.
More than double at the box at the moment, and depending if it gets PSA 10, it could be worth way fucking more.
Yeah, if it gets PSA gradings as well, we're talking a very, very, very good pull for him, and a very good card which should actually be worth its value a lot more within the next few years to come. So basically, long story short, fuck you.
Bro, I should say fuck you to yourself. You're the one that paid for it.
Yes, but I didn't think you'd be guessing the good old fateful Blaziken VMAX alternative art when I've just got absolutely jack shit out of that booster box.
I love the reaction. I know we've spoken about this already on in content or maybe on the podcast before, but I love the reaction you had to when you found out I got that card.
No, it's
because I don't think you have the footage anymore for it. You might do. I don't know.
Well, the hard drive got corrupted now.
Yeah, so we don't have the footage anymore. Back. But we did a video together where we both opened the same ETB, I think. And out of, like, I had my recording. I showed him the cards after the recording. Didn't say anything. About a week or two later, when I was showing a friend of ours, Fabi, the cards, and he was in chat as well, and he looked at me, you got that one? He lost his fucking shit.
Yeah, because like I didn't fully twig during the time. From what I can remember, I didn't fully twig. It's like, oh, that card's huge.
You lost your shit though. Like, you got that. What sucks though is that's pretty much my way of giving him content. He bought himself good content right there, and unfortunately, he lost it.
Unfortunately.
But he was salty with me for about a good 2 weeks after.
I'm still sorry about it now. But of course, when it comes to that card, in basically like UK, I'm seeing purchases for between 80 to 91 quid, which isn't bad. It's not bad, but they're still worth more than what he paid for the box.
Yeah.
And of course, some grading companies like PSA, Gem Mint 10, motherfuckers are selling it for £613 from the United States of Americas. And not only that, there's also other companies which are like Ace graded, which are about 200 quid in the value because they're not exactly popular companies, but still 3 times the amount. So basically, here's a lot of fucking money there if he commissions it and gets a PSA 10.
Yes, I mean, I'm not going to do that right now. I'm going to wait until value goes up for it.
He's basically going to wait 10 years, then get it graded, and then end up being a good few grand up.
Hopefully.
It's basically what I'm doing for the shiny Charizard.
It's alright though, because if it does get to that point, I end up making a good couple of bob from it, I will buy you a Mackey's with some of that money.
Right,
make it look respectful. Yo, you like Mackey's though. Oh, sorry, KFC. I'll buy you a KFC. I know you like KFC.
Bruh.
You do though.
You're not wrong, but for the amount of money you could be getting from that.
Sorry, do you want me to go for a Nando's instead?
I was thinking maybe an ETB if it sells for a few grand.
If I sell it for $2,000, I will buy you a booster box.
I like the sound of that. Japanese version, please.
Whichever version you want, as long as it's got... Well, I say as long as it's got a budget. I don't care about the budget.
Right, world's most expensive booster box. We're going for first gen.
You got a budget of 125 quid. Fuck you.
That's fine. Ultra Sun and Moon. Anything shiny based. That's basically what I'd be going for.
He's got to wait 10 years for it, but I know he's gonna count down the days. The minute he sees that fucking card go over $2,000, he's gonna be nagging
put it
to
on
sell
the
it.
fucking calendar.
10 years today. So the 11th of December,
yep.
2031, he is going to be fucking.
Where's the box? I'll be 32 years old. Where's the box? Where's the box? Where's the box? Where's the box?
I'll be dead by then anyway, so I won't have much to worry about.
I'll be 32 in 10 years. Jesus Christ.
It's alright though. I'll do the good thing, right? If I ever die, I'll leave that card in my will.
Everyone dies eventually. It's more the question of when.
Okay, when I die, if I haven't sold the card by then and you're still alive, I'll have it in my will so you get that card.
I appreciate that. Thanks very much.
I promise. Now I'm not saying I'm gonna actively go out to die just to give you that card just for the excuse.
No, I know you won't. You'll try to live as long as fucking possible.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna live as long as possible just to piss you off. That's for as long as I can.
Yep.
You ain't gonna get rid of me that quickly.
I'd rather not, personally, but.
But yeah, like that card is here, and I'm sure you're gonna be looking on that fucking website every day to see when its value goes up.
Basically.
It's just so then when it goes over
$2 grand. What's
though is that I already know it's gonna happen, but the minute it goes over $2,000, I probably will sell it, just so then I get that extra little bit of bob, unless I don't need it. If I don't need it, I'm not selling it. But if I do need it and I sell it, I know about a month later it's gonna be worth 10. It's like
that's the only thing. You sell. Let's say that would be a thing. Is like you sell. That's when it'll go up in value. It's just like That'll just be like the annoying thing that'll happen because it's a bitch.
It is a bitch indeed.
It is very, very, very annoying. But of course, the one thing that I'm just waiting for Pokemon to finally release on their site is more celebration stuff, basically. Because, yeah, they have the ETB, but that's like the only thing they have in celebrations. Like, that's it. Otherwise, they have the Battle Styles ETB, which, gotta be honest, no one's really interested. Same like the Calrex boxes as well, the Urshifu League decks, and the Pokemon tins and all that stuff. And like Evolving Skies as well. Wait, hold on, this is the Pokemon Center version. It is. Because in this one you get 10 packs instead of 8. Okay, I might be buying the Evolving Skies ETB. From Pokemon Center. Because the one thing I've bloody noticed is that not only you get your sleeves and all that stuff, you get 2 different versions of sleeves, you get 10 Evolving Sky packs, and you get pins. You get pins and a very cool coin. Pokemon Center, you're turning me into one broke bastard.
Expect more content coming soon on But not just that, we also have other content coming to Connor's Twitch channel.
Indeed, of course, SLS.
Which is SLS Minecraft Hardcore.
Yes.
Which will be coming.
Well, not necessarily hardcore, but you have a limited amount of lives.
Well, yeah, like the concept is that we are both together, like we're on the same server, and this is open for other people who want to play this and potentially stream it as well.
Yes.
Just ask us.
What we'd have it as is that basically it would be like a limited amount of lives. For example, everybody would have like 3 lives each. And of course, during the course of, the server, it'd be kind of like Squid Game based, where you would have to basically compete against each other to potentially gain more lives. But we might even do it that you could steal lives from other people in those games as well.
Potentially. It's not fully decided, like we're going to start the series off because this gets uploaded on Monday, so it'll be the Saturday coming up.
Yeah.
Like that'll be the first episode of it. We're going to be doing separate things. Like Connor's going to go out do his thing. I'm going to do my thing. And then it's just like, it'll be like a survival of the best pretty much. You lose your lives, you're out.
Basically. You lose your lives, guess what? You're fucking dead, camp. That's simple.
But, it is open opportunity for everyone else. And you have people who want to be partaking in that series as well.
But of course, you can die from regular Minecraft needs as well, and obviously you lose a life then. So imagine if you go against the Dragon, you get a fucking O code. That's 1 life gone.
goodbye. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not be very. I'll be very intense. I'm sure. I'll probably lose first.
Indeed. Well, that's the thing. We don't know who will lose first. Depends on what happens, really. Because from what it seems like, because like there was a Minecraft server which is normally run within the close proximity of our friend group, and from what it seems like, they're not doing pixel mod like they wanted to. So
Could try and bring them over.
Yeah, we can try and maybe switch that into a vanilla version because Minecraft 1.18 is. I keep switching to other Discord chats, but I keep forgetting I'm screen capturing our video call, so it keeps going off. Sorry about that.
God damn it.
But it's fine. It should be fine.
I'm sure we could have convinced a couple of people to do it.
Yeah, because like people were playing it like Pixelmon or stuff. I don't know when the last time somebody logged in.
I don't think they are. Like, I think everyone's playing like Forza or Halo. So.
Yeah, I don't know why they're having like a massive trend in Forza. Yeah, like people haven't logged on in fucking days.
Sounds about right.
Like, no one's basically joined this since the server thing changed, so I might just change that to a vanilla server. Speak to everyone about it, see if they'll be down for that.
So, well, we'll be doing a vanilla server anyways. It's just a question of if the group want to play it as well.
Yeah, basically.
As long as they get the concept, like, they can't be helping each other out, so someone can't just go around asking for supplies and then not do shit.
Yep, and you can't basically cheat either. And all that stuff. It'll be a very seriously rule-based for the foreseeable future. But of course, we're, funnily enough, 51 minutes in. That is going to be it for episode number 1, season 2 of the T-Talk podcast. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to leave a review on Spotify and let us know in the comment section below on YouTube if there's anything, like any compliments you'd like to give or anything you would like to see us improve upon. Any feedback will be greatly appreciated, as long as it isn't just your shit can. That's most greatly appreciated. So, of course, if you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button on T-Talk, and, of course, and hit follow on any other social medias. And, of course, follow on the T-Talk podcast, which will be on Spotify. We will get it to other platforms soon. We just need to figure that out. But, of course, we have Spotify for now, so we'll take that. So, of course, that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this. Greatly appreciated. We look forward to many more episodes to come. It's a goodbye from me, and of course, a goodbye from my wonderful co-host.
Goodbye.
And enjoy your brew.